Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're taking a look at the Samsung S25 in this gorgeous navy blue colorway. I have some thoughts on this device, so let's get into the review and check it out. But before we do that, that's when I say your contributions towards the channel would mean the world to me. If you could just leave a comment or subscribe to the channel, that would be fantastic. I don't get paid to do these videos, so helping me grow my channel would mean the absolute world to me. Thank you. Let's get into it. The design. Samsung are known for their great build quality, especially with their S lineup. The S25 has the same great look as the S24 did, now with thicker rings around the cameras, and a 0.4mm decrease in thickness. This makes for a thinner feeling phone than last year's version, coming in at about 7.2mm and weighing just 162 grams. There is a 120Hz 6.2-inch LTPO AMOLED screen in the front, protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2, and at the rear, this very matte textured glass. This should stay the trend with frosted backs. Glossy rears don't hide fingerprints at all, so this is a great design choice. We have an aluminium frame flanked by your usual power and volume rockers. At the bottom is your USB-C 3.2 port that supports DisplayPort 1.2 for Samsung DeX. There is the usual IP68 dust and water resistance here too, so peace of mind if it accidentally takes a dunk. The design is clean and the phone feels premium in the hand. Color options include icy blue, mint, navy, and silver shadow. Now, let's talk about software. While the rest of the world had a massive delay with Samsung's ONEui 7 launch, the S25 came pre-installed with ONEui 7 on Android 15 from the get-go, and it's fantastic. The update introduces the Now bar, which is Apple's dynamic island but with Samsung's take on it. I really like this feature and I have no issues with manufacturers reusing ideas, especially when they're good. There is also the addition of the Now Brief that delivers regularly updated summaries of your schedule, weather, and health stats. It's a smart and at-a-glance way to stay informed on your lock and home screen. Navigation gets an upgrade with the long-awaited vertical app drawer. Not sure why this was not a thing a long time ago, as all Android devices let you choose this as an option. ONEui 7 also brings a fresh coat of paint to widgets, with redesigned layouts and more customization options. And the entire UI is smoother than ever, thanks to enhanced animations that make every interaction feel fluid and responsive. And oh boy, is she fluid. And finally, notifications and quick settings are now separated. A single swipe gets you notifications, and a swipe from the top right, quick settings. Now, the AI features. The Gallery app now features AI-powered search, letting you find photos and videos using natural language queries. The new generative edit tools let you add, remove, and resize objects in your photos with incredible precision. Plus, with AI-powered slow motion, you can turn any video into a slow motion clip. For productivity, AI writing tools help you summarize content, check grammar, and format notes with ease. And for those important calls, AI-powered call transcriptions provide accurate text with speaker labels, available in 20 languages. This is a great update that definitely secures ONEui as one of the best skins over Android that you can get to date. The S25 boasts a 6.2-inch dynamic LTPO AMOLED 2X display with a 120Hz adaptive refresh rate. The resolution is 1080 by 2340 and supports HDR10+ with a peak brightness of 2600 nits. Typical for S-tier Samsung panels, punchy colors that of course can be toned down if you so wish. These OLED panels never fail to impress, as they deliver great image clarity with super high bright HDR highlights. Great for viewing movies and content. For audio, it has stereo speakers providing a good audio experience. The bottom firing speaker is noticeably louder than the top one, but it does give you that stereo separation. Under the hood, the S25 is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, paired with 12 gigs of RAM and storage options from 128 gig to 512. This phone is a performance powerhouse. Gaming on this is a breeze, and the phone handles demanding tasks with ease thanks to the 8 Elite chip. You won't find a situation where this phone feels like it's lagging. I do think we're reaching a point where phones are getting so powerful that most users are not even using them to their full extent. And they want more. I guess why not? Most Ferrari owners don't drive fast anyway, so. Battery life is handled by a 4000 mAh battery. It supports 25 watts wire charging and 15 watts wireless charging. Not the fastest, but like any smartphone, battery life on the S25 can vary significantly based on usage patterns. Demanding tasks like gaming, video recording, and heavy AI features will drain this battery much faster. In my testing, I found that the S25 can handle a full day of moderate use, but heavy users might need to top up before the day is over. Your mileage may vary, as always. There is an emerging competition from other brands who are implementing new battery technologies, such as silicon carbide batteries, that allow for higher energy density. This is an area where Samsung is facing increasing competition to join, as there's only so much the Snapdragon 8 Elite can help with optimizing for battery life. And at the end of the day, bigger is always better. Finally, let's talk about those cameras. The S25 features a triple rear camera setup. These sensors have not had a change from the previous S24, but processing is handled differently with that Snapdragon 8 Elite chip. We have a 50 megapixel f1.8 1/1.56 main sensor, a 10 megapixel f2.4 telephoto with 3x optical zoom, and a 12 megapixel f2.2 120 degree ultra wide lens. Pictures on the main sensor are great, detailed, punchy, and social media ready. Some users might not like the oversaturated look, but it's fixable in editing. Samsung's S series has always been a great point-and-shoot device, so no complaints with the camera system, although that 10 megapixel 3x optical lens could do with a bump up in quality. We're at an age where Chinese smartphones like Vivo, Oppo, and Xiaomi are leading in camera tech with 50 megapixel sensors all round. Samsung should start leveraging their status and start upping their camera game before they get left behind. Video recording has the usual 1080p, 4K 30, 4K 60, and even 8K 30. Although I don't see why anyone would want to record 8K video, as the clarity is not groundbreakingly different over 4K, as the sensor is tiny compared to a professional camera. Plus, the amount of storage it uses is a lot. The front-facing camera is a 12 megapixel sensor. Video and pictures look great. The sensor has autofocus, and the UI lets you choose between natural and warm tones when you switch, besides all the other beautification settings that I usually leave off. So, is the Samsung S25 worth it? It's a very capable device with a great screen, powerful processor, and a good enough set of cameras. But the lack of upgrades over the previous generation is such a letdown. I feel like ONEui 7 is the biggest upgrade here, even though it's trickling down to other Samsung devices. But this push for AI everything has Samsung spending all of its time and money in AI enhancements, and it's just lost focus on tangible hardware upgrades, just like what Apple is currently doing. Huge AI promises, but lacks delivery. Do they not know users don't want AI apps that turn you into arbitrary objects? We want better cameras. We want innovation. And that's been lacking over the last 2 generations. While we have Oppo, Vivo, Xiaomi slapping the latest and best sensors they can find, adding in the latest silicon carbide batteries and the fastest charging speeds possible, and actually innovating all round. I know of a lot of Apple and Samsung users that have already shifted to these brands because of this. Well, here's to hoping they catch on before it's too late. So, that's a wrap on the S25 review. What do you think of the latest Samsung devices? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.